on up. Loading. Let's go. Oh, it's time for a legendary show. Get in here, get in here. Everybody get in here. Hello, mother. Hey, get in here, get in here. Everybody get in here. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. Hey. Period, pool. Big purr. Big purr. All right. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Are we ready to get into some things? Are we ready for a legendary show? I want to see a bunch of get in here if you can hear me, okay? And while I wait for that, I'm gonna let you guys know I'm trying, I'm on my diet. I'm trying to take a little bit off the cheek. And I'm having a club soda and tequila. I'm trying something different. Oh, mind you, you guys like the hoodie? This little old thing, I'll be honest with you, I just got this from Forever 21. It was actually $10. Go figure. It's nothing fancy, okay? Nothing fantastic. Just a regular little hoodie. All right. So let's get into some things. All right, so we gotta talk. Okay, we have to talk today. We got some heavy stuff, then we got some like regular stuff, and then we got some get into some things stuff. So we gotta talk about Funkmaster Flex saying that Cardi B's a terrible rapper. Blac Chyna, who's actually a terrible rapper, she came out with a freestyle. The city girls say it's hard for them to be a productive, produce, great quality content at this point. Also, we're gonna talk about Lakia, Bia. Oh, that rhymed. And who else are we talking about? Dante Wright, and the COVID vaccine. So we got a lot to get into, and not a lot of time. All right. So let's just start with the heavy first. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're gonna get into first. How many of you guys got your vaccines? Did the girls get their vaccines? Well, if you got the Johnson & Johnson like my dad did, you might want to rethink it. Not that you can do much about it anyway. I got my vaccine, and I guess because I was telling all of you guys that I got the vaccine, everybody was hitting me up with this morning. So the U.S. recommends pausing the Johnson & Johnson vaccine over blood clot concerns. Mind you, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is the one that I wanted because it's a one shot and done. So apparently, federal authorities on Tuesday recommend the state stop using the Johnson & Johnson's COVID vaccine while investigation is conducted into 6 rare but serious cases of clotting problems that were reported amongst women receiving the vaccine. The clotting issue is similar to the ones reported after use of AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine, which has not been authorized for use in the United States to date. Okay, and it is similar to an event that occurred during Johnson & Johnson's U.S.-based clinical trial, an event that led to a temporary pause in that trial. The CDC and Prevention and the Food and Drug Administration jointly announced that basically the recommendation, which falls short of an order to not use the vaccine. So basically, they telling us, child, it's causing blood clots. But here's my thing. Out of 7 million people that probably have the vaccine, 6 people getting blood clots, I mean, you got to do the math. I mean, some people are going to be affected. I don't know. Now, they're recommending against it. I get it. But I still got my Moderna vaccine. I was on the phone with my mom earlier today, and she's telling me she's not getting the vaccine. I was talking to a friend of mine. They said they're not going to get the vaccine. I got it. I did feel away. I got to get 2 shots. I did kind of feel sick the next day. We'll see what happens. I go back in 4 weeks, May 7th. I go back to get the other half of my vaccine. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping I'll be fine. I was blessed enough not to catch the coronavirus through the COVID era. And I don't want it now, but so I took the vaccine. You know what I mean? It's a risk you take. Either you get the COVID or you get the vaccine. I mean, it's the time that we're living in, So, I mean, I took it. I don't know. So, I sent it to my dad, though. My dad's like, thanks for the info. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's kind of like, why send it to you? You got it. You got the Johnson & Johnson at this point. Whatever's going to happen at this point is pretty much going to happen, right? Yeah, so I'm going to move this a little bit over. So can you guys still hear me okay? Just kind of don't want this just like right in my face today. But so we're going to try something a little different with the microphone. All right. So that's that. Also, I'm going to hit and miss this real quick. Dante, right, and what's her name? Kim Potter. Minneapolis, Minnesota has been a wreck. I mean, they are the mecca for cops killing black people. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. But, you know, this is yet again another murder by a cop onto, I shouldn't have said the word, but a cop onto a black person. He was shot by accident, you know, because she meant to use her taser, but ended up using her pistol. Now, you know, first it was ruled an accidental situation, but now I think they're going to court and they're saying it's a homicide. I don't know. I didn't get too far into the details of what's going on with that, but she has yet resigned. She resigned today. She has been in the police field for over 26 years and did not realize the difference between her gun and her taser. I don't know. And it was told that they are trained to use to put their gun on their strong side and then their taser on their kind of weak hand. So if you're left-handed, that's where you put your firearm, and then if you're right-handed, you put your taser on that side. So she shouldn't have grabbed her gun. She grabbed her gun. She was supposed to grab her taser. And she was yelling, taser, 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 taser. Now, what ended up happening was the boy got arrested in a routine stop. I don't know. He got stopped. He was 20 years old. He didn't want to be detained for whatever reason. So, you know, he tried to, you know, escape. He jumped in his car. And so they were going to tase him. And he accidentally got shot. Now, it was an accident, she says. Now, some people don't have any sympathy for her. They said that she immediately went for her gun because he was black, you know, in her mind. That people think that if he was white, she perhaps maybe would have thought about, okay, be more conscious. Like, okay, let me make sure I grab the taser because I'm not here to hurt him. But because he was black, she immediately didn't even think twice, didn't even second guess it at all, just went straight for the gun. It was just a natural reaction. You know, and I'm not going to argue that. However, I will say this. This could have easily been avoided had he just went ahead and got arrested. I'm not going to sit up here, you know, people are rioting, people are pissed off, and I understand. But what we cannot do is act as though this boy slightly didn't bring this upon himself. And, you know, usually I don't talk about these things on this channel, but I'm doing so because I want somebody watching me to understand that, listen, this wasn't 100% the cop's fault. This was very much so just as much as his fault as it was hers. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. I'm not going to sit up here and drag this police officer because he didn't have to. If you saw the video and you seen him trying to jump away, you don't do that to a freaking cop, fool. Like, that's not smart. And damn sure not smart in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Come on. Come on, man. You just do whatever they want you to do. We can't sit up here because we black and he black and that happened and act like this was all her fault. That's not the reality here. That's not entirely the reality, and I just can't go with that. So we have to teach our kids that you cannot try to escape. Why were you trying to escape? What were you hiding? What was going on? Should have just listened, and perhaps we would have been in a better place. So it is what it is. Now let's get off of that, child, because I don't want to harbor and linger on that. I don't really like that kind of energy. You know, we don't really get into that here. But child, so yes, we're gonna get into some things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to get into first. Okay, so listen, boom. Let's get into. We want to talk about Lakia. No, let me talk about Bia first. A lot of you guys have been asking me to get into her. I like her. Nothing special, but she's talented. I've been listening to her. I haven't really got into her that much. I really wasn't that familiar with her. So I had to kind of familiarize myself with her. She's pretty cool. I've heard some of her songs. Once I started Googling her and kind of listening, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard these songs before. Let me get to the, I'm looking up the project that I listened to earlier today. So this is the project that I was listening to of hers. It was cool. It was solid. She's a dope artist, you know? She kind of, nothing special, but she's not trash. You know what I mean? She's fun. She's cool. I like her. She's got a couple of records that I like. My favorite one probably would be Free Bia, First Day Out. I like that one. So she's on my radio. I'm adding her to my playlist. I kind of like her. She's cool. I gotta listen again because I can't remember a lot because I haven't really, like, she didn't really move me too much. I do not like this record with her and Lil Jon. I'm not here for that one. But yeah, so she's cool. I like her. So I'm gonna start listening a little bit more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't heard much of her stuff, or like I haven't actively listened to her stuff, like with the listening ear, and I haven't really familiarized myself with her. So I have to do a little bit more, but she's cool. She's not a bad artist at all. I don't see a huge up next potential. I'm not really impressed by just a lot, but she's not trash by any means. All right. So I think that she's dope. So any songs or you guys want me to react to or specific stuff you guys would like me to give my opinion on regarding her, I will do so, and I'll, send me a message, let me know, and I'll get into it. Who else? Okay, boom. Let me get her out of here. Oh, you know what? We can go there. So I'm trying to get the tea real quick. Hold on, because my thing is really cutting a fool right now. Where's she at, girl? Okay. So guess who has been hanging out? Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, and Drake. And I love to see it. So apparently this last yesterday, ASAP Rocky, Rihanna, they decide they're going to go to a party, and they go to Drake's party. And we know that Drake and Rihanna are exes. Oh, nah. What's my name? So they're hanging out. And, ooh, I'm getting hot. Child. So they hanging out. And everything seems to be working out. Rihanna says ASAP Rocky, and Drake get along. Drake likes him. So it's a perfect match made in heaven. We love to see it. They're very much so adulting. So shout out to ASAP Rocky, Rihanna, and Drake for having a three-way. And maybe she can get her life. Maybe they can all get into some, freak nasty three-way. And that'd be sickening for Rihanna. You know what I mean? That'd be everything. Drake is emotional. ASAP Rocky bends the lines. He'll throw on a tight boxer, panty, brief, whatever, And Rihanna gives me she'll be with it. So shout out to them for, getting into some things. We love a good three-way situation. No, seriously. Shout out to that, that's cool. All right. Okay, boom. Lakia. So let me tell you, I have been sleeping on Lakia for a minute, and I'm going to tell you why. I like when an artist, I don't like to be forced into an onto an artist. I like when I keep hearing about her, and I take the time to listen to her for myself, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, now I heard the GOAT song with her and the City Girls. All right, so boom, and I'm gonna be honest with you. What had initially turned me off about her, I think it was her look. If you go through her Instagram. Let's see if I can go to her Instagram. I haven't been on there in a minute, but there's a heavy Cardi B influence. And so that's kind of like why I kind of turn myself off because I just kind of felt like she was trying to look like Cardi B to me. Not starting any beef. I'm just saying she was giving me Cardi B, like in the look. You know, it just kind of gave me Cardi B influence, Cardi B hair, Cardi B, you know. She gives me like a little knockoff Cardi B. So that's kind of why I kind of like paid it, because I'm just like, girl, they're not going to force like this little knockoff like Cardi B on me. However, rapping ability and rap style and music, totally different. Let's just get you. It's giving very Cardi B for me. It's giving Cardi B. I don't care what nobody say. It's giving Cardi B aesthetic all day long. It's giving Cardi B aesthetic. Let's just be honest here. Okay, it's definitely giving Cardi B aesthetic. It's definitely giving that. Definitely giving Cardi B. Okay. It's definitely giving that. It's definitely giving Cardi B aesthetic. It is no shade. However, let's be honest. So I was listening to this project, and the whole project slaps. Okay, my favorite record on here is Pressure. I like Too Much. I like Perfect. I like That's Real. Dirty World sounds a little like she uses the Bodak Yellow melody. No shade. But I'm going to tell you something. Lakia is their girl. Lakia is their girl. She's one of the top 5 hottest new female rappers up on the scene. Lakia is coming for a spot. She's talented. She talks her shit. And she's only 19. She's not going to be able to be played with. Lakia is very much so that girl. She gets into a bag. What I think is very, very interesting is that she's signed to QC, Quality Control, which is the same management company that, you know, I think some of the Migos were signed to. I don't know if they're there anymore, but, you know, the Baby is under them. The City Girls are under them. So remember, they were set to be, you know, the new Young Money. Cardi B was under them at one point. I don't believe she's there anymore. However, I find it interesting because, you know, no shade, but I feel like they wanted a rapper's rapper, and they found them a rapper's girl. Remember, it was the City Girls first. They had the City Girls, but I don't feel like the City Girl is performing the way that QC it was expecting them to perform. The City Girls are not really lyrical artists, and they're not really, you know, keeping up the pressure. You know, Lakia has a different energy. City Girls are more fun and, you know, ratchet. They're a little one note. They're made for outside, but Lakia is a rapper's rapper, and she can compete, you know, with rappers, and she, you know, I think QC is in the space where they're looking for, they want a rap girl. And she's definitely a rap girl. I'm not going to sit up here and act like she is not. Lakia is a problem. She's hard. And I'm here for it. She is a rap girl. And it's no shade. And I've been listening to, I've been listening to her all day. I'm here for it. I'm a fan. Miss Mamas is good. She's everything. No shade. She's a problem. Lakia is fire. It's no shade. Lakia, she's that girl. So yeah, so she's dope. Who else? I'm here for. Oh, and not to mention, she just did a music video with Gucci Mane, which, you know, so that's gonna be good. That song, The Poppin', she just did the music video to Poppin'. That, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that record, but it's cute. Gucci Mane sounds good on it. She sounds good on it. I mean, it's a dope record, and, you know, that Gucci Mane feature is huge. Gucci Mane hops on everything hot. So, you know, I'm here for it. The video was cute. So, she's doing her thing. So, shout out to her. I think she might get her a billboard, you know. I can't wait to see her because that Gucci Man cosign is huge. Remember, Mulatto got that Gucci Man cosign and it went platinum. So, yes, God. So shout out to Lakia. Oh, chill. It is hot in here. It's getting hot in here. All right. Who is next? Speaking of the city girls, let's talk about the city girls. So the city girls recently did an interview with Megan Thee Stallion, okay, in Interview Magazine. And they just talked about kind of like, where their music influence came from and, what inspires them. And I thought it was very interesting that both JT and Young Miami basically said that, they were inspired by, the hood, the street life. Their mom and their aunties would steal and have to rob. And, they would be around a bunch of ghetto poverty. And so that's, JT said, she would only see her mom have to, talk to men for money. Niggas would have to get money. And Carisha said that her mom would have to steal to put clothes on their back. So this is kind of where they come from. They are ratchet. They are ghetto. They are hood. And this is what we live for the city girls. They also said, though, it's very hard for them to produce quality content now that they are celebrities because they're focused now on the numbers and the internet, and people are always dragging them. And so now their mental health gets affected. And so it's hard for them to produce, which I could tell. And I think the fact that it is hard for them to produce, P is kind of like, well, girl, wait. We had to go get us somebody else. Hence, that's the reason why we got Lakia. Because I don't feel like the city girls is really on a grind right now. Like, they in it, but they not really in it. I feel like the city girls were supposed to be a lot bigger than what they were. And I know we keep saying that JT went to jail, but Young Miami held that down. There was no impact once JT got out. Even through the COVID, you could have still made some noise. The city girls need a rebrand. They need to regroup. They need another hit because something is falling off. Yes, you should be worried about streaming. So basically what they're saying is they're not having fun anymore because now what I'm hearing is they're not having fun anymore because the numbers matter, the money matters, the stream matters. Now it's so many girls out, it's competition. The competition matters. And so the pressure is on. The Drake cosign is gone. You missed that moment. JT went to jail as soon as she got the key, do you love me? As soon as the city girls had their biggest moment, JT was off to the races. What are you going to do now? You had Act Up. She was gone. They need another moment, quickly. Okay? So I think it's interesting. I think it's very, very interesting that they are feeling the pressure from the industry. But I think the city girls will prevail once we open back up. You know what I mean? I feel like the city girls are the type of group that they need to be in the club and they feed off of the crowd of the club. You know what I mean? They need to call Little Yachty back, have him write another hit. But I don't know. I feel like JT was dating Little Yachty at some point. And so maybe, now she's with Lil Uzi. Somebody needs to write them another Act Up. The city girls need some help. I still think they got it though. They got a little fire. They just got to ignite it. And they got to get more creative. Like the ghetto is cute. The ratchet, we here for it. We like the ghetto. We like the ratchet. Now let's add some artistry. You know what I mean? Like the city girls, because they're right there. They just need some artistry, some creativity, some special. You know what I mean? Like they have a thing. And the people like the city girls. We love the city girls. But they gotta kind of start. You can be ghetto, you can be hood, but your mentality cannot live there. Like, you can adapt that persona, but at some point they're gonna have to bring up their mental from like being just ghetto chicks. You know, I feel like they are really ghetto in real life, like for real, really ghetto. You know what I mean? Like even the thought process is very hood. And, you know, and it's no shade because that's why we like them. But at the same time, I think they're going to have to get to a point where, listen, we can be hood, but we got to be a little classy and smart too. You know what I mean? Like we got to put our thinking cap on and figure out what's next and how to achieve this. We can't just be ghetto. Because the ghetto only gets you so far. And I don't mind the ghetto. Like they need to stay ghetto. But be ghetto with a brain. Does that make sense? Be ghetto with some cleverness. Be ghetto with some wittiness, some sharpness, some creativeness. You know what I mean? Like, don't take the ghetto out of the city girls, but level up the city girls out the ghetto. I don't even know if that made sense, but you know what I mean? But yeah, I like them. I like the city girls, you know, and outside, I really live for the city girls. I just think that they're having a moment. I think the COVID did a number on them, you know, on their spirits, because they do make music for outside, and their album did get leaked. And, you know, JT did go to jail, but Young Miami did a very good job holding it down. So, but it's so interesting, like, you know, child Megan Thee Stallion, she came in and just took over. Speaking of Megan Thee Stallion, hold on. Where are these girls at? Okay. I think it's important that we do this. Hold on. I think it's very important that we do this because I feel as though we always have these conversations of up next. Who's up next? What up next looks like, and this, that, and the third. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, okay, I liked Megan Thee Stallion, but I told you guys I was not going to be bullied into being sold on Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know it all. I'm not perfect, but I can give credit where credit is due. I still think that Megan Thee Stallion needs to switch up her flow. I do think that her flow is a bit boring at times. However, we cannot have the conversation of who's up next until we acknowledge the fact that Megan Thee Stallion is the reigning up next. You know what I mean? Like I put that tweet out and a lot of people didn't understand what I was saying because they were saying, well, Megan Thee Stallion is now. She's here. No, I'm saying we always talk about up next, but we need to understand that Megan Thee Stallion, we said that she was up next, and we need to acknowledge that she happened. Megan Thee Stallion is the epitome of what up next looks like. So when we talk about up next, you got Nicki Minaj, then you had Cardi B. I'm talking about success level. I'm talking about impact on female rap. You know what I mean? There was many women that came between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. You've had Remy Ma. You've had Chow Dreezy, you've had what Cash Doll, you've had, I mean, just start yelling names. You've had people that have tried to come. You've had Iggy Azalea, you've had Azalea Banks, you've had people, but no one has been able to make the impact like Cardi B has after Nicki Minaj. Now we talk about impact after Cardi B. Who is next to make that type of impact? Megan Thee Stallion has arrived. Megan Thee Stallion is the official. We do a lot of, oh, this one's up next. We do a lot of this. She's up next. She's up next. We need to acknowledge that up next is here, and it's Megan Thee Stallion, and it's not over for her yet. Like, yeah, she got the 3 Grammys. She's got the #1, but Megan Thee Stallion is kind of like barely getting into her prime. Megan Thee Stallion is the current reigning up next. So we can say who's going to have the impact after Megan Thee Stallion, but we got to give Megan Thee Stallion her flowers. Even though I'm still not sold on everything Megan Thee Stallion. She can't make a hit, but I cannot take away the fact that Megan Thee Stallion has arrived and has infiltrated female rap and is at running the game right now. A lot of people wanted it to be Doja Cat. Her and Doja Cat were neck and neck, but I think that Megan Thee Stallion is right up here. Then Doja Cat is next. But Megan Thee Stallion is the reigning up next. So we can't just try to move Megan Thee Stallion to the side. Like, you know, because she's still in it. She's still creating and making history. She's just arrived. So we need to acknowledge that Megan Thee Stallion, you know, is up next, is the current reigning up next. Now we can talk about who's up next after Megan Thee Stallion. But before we talk about up next, we have to acknowledge that there was the Nicki, then there was Cardi, and then Megan Thee Stallion. So now we'll say who's next after Megan Thee Stallion. Because it's not a next who's up next after Cardi B, because Megan Thee Stallion was that and did that and is that. So let's just give the girl her flowers. It's no shade. And I feel like Doja Cat is already up, but she's not past Meg. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't feel like Doja Cat is like, that's a whole nother conversation. Doja Cat is up, but Doja Cat is in another lane. She's not hip hop to me. She's not. So, a lot of people are saying mulatto. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hearing Coi Leray, Bree Runway, Lakia, Erica Banks, Rocky. Well, Rocky got some work to do, but Rocky is very talented. The people want Flo Milli to happen. She just needs to get one that sticks. Asian doll, not quite, but she's the best thing for her to do was go against Megan the City Girls. Okay. So we're gonna get into some things. Let's continue on. But I think it's very important for us, before we start having these up next conversations, we need to give credit to Megan Thee Stallion for being up next and taking the spot. Because Megan Thee Stallion took the spot. No shade. And all the girls see it, all the girls feel it. Y'all want Dream Doll to happen so bad? I feel like if Dream Doll was going to happen, she would have happened. Rennie Rucci, no. I don't see it for Rennie Rucci happening like that. I don't see it. But, you know, I don't. Listen, I just give my opinion. I could be wrong, but I'm not saying it for Rennie Rucci like that. Sweetie's like the Sierra for me. Sweetie's like the Sierra of rap. Can't really rap, but can entertain and will always be a part of the conversation, you know? But, you know, she'll find her own way. Sweetie is like the Sierra of rap for me. It's no shade. Okay. Now, I want you guys to share this live. We should get at least 2,000 people in here. We got about 1,800. That's what my thing is saying, 1,800 people live. Let's get to at least 2,000. Share this. Share it on Twitter. And you guys use the hashtag Armon Wiggins, hashtag Cardi B, hashtag Nicki Minaj. I will be going through the hashtags, hashtag Megan Thee Stallion. So I can read questions, take comments, and things like that. All right, boom. Let me catch this super chat real quick. Cupcake wants to be up next so bad, poor Tink Tink. Cupcake will never be up next. Cupcake is here. The moment has passed. If Cupcake was going to be up next, Cupcake would have been here. Instead, what they did, you know what they did to Cupcake? They found a softer version. They found they've got Lizzo. You know? They've got, you know, Sukianas and things of that. Like, it's Cupcake is not. If industry wanted Cupcake, they would have had Cupcake and they would have made Cupcake happen. Cupcake is not resonating. She's talented, but she's not marketable. It's not resonating. It's not polished enough. It is what it is. Y'all love to see me get on here and rant. I'm serious. Kamaya is cute. I'm seeing people in the chat saying Kamaya. Kamaya is just, she's a little bit too Bay Area. You know what I mean? One thing, let's just talk about the Bay real quick. I love the Bay. I'm from the Bay. I think the problem with us from the Bay is that we get stuck in a mentality and a style and we don't like to explore. We just think, girl, we from the Bay, we from Oakland, and that's just what it is. And we get very comfortable. Like the Bay Area is just very comfortable. They don't like to try to do a lot of expanding for me. I think that's my frustration with the Bay. But that's a whole nother conversation. So anyway, somebody said, Armon, talk about the photos interview magazine did of the City Girls. I didn't see the photos. I just heard about the interview that her and Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion did. Okay. So boom. Let's keep it pushing. Lil Nas X. Hey, boo. Now, mind you, somebody has sent me some receipts on his alleged boyfriend. Lil Nas X, we got to talk. He looks so different from, this picture to where he looks like now. So word on the curb is Lil Nas X is stunting and trying to pull a stunt and faking and lying to his fans for streams. Okay, so Lil Nas X went on a tirade on a rant today saying that call me by your name. There's been so much controversy surrounding "Call Me by Your Name," from the shoes to the devil to the spirituality. I mean, it's just it was a big deal. Like Lil Nas X understands like marketing. Like Lil Nas X is the gay Cardi B for me. Okay, they understand visuals, concepts, things of that. You may not think that they're that talented as a rapper or an artist, but it hits and it sticks like grits. All right, so. What I'll say about Lil Nas X, and the fashion is there for Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is, and I live for him because he's a brown skinned boy and he's fly as shit. Lil Nas X is fly as shit. I live for Lil Nas X. However, it seems like right now he's pulling a stunt because he's been saying that Call Me by Your Name has been pulled off of streaming platforms. And so he was saying that he was going to have to put it on like Pornhub, something stupid, because, they are ostracizing him and canceling him and, blackballing him off of streaming platforms. And so he was saying, stream it. Now, the word on the curb is Billboard had came out and made a statement and said, that's not true. Billboard came out and said, Lil Nas X tweeted his latest #1 single, Montero, will be off streaming services soon, but Billboard can confirm that the song is not being removed. Okay? So, to me, Lil Nas X, while I love you, I feel like this is a desperate ploy to keep Montero at #1. And you shouldn't play with the fans like that. I feel like the song may be doing a free fall from #1. A lot of these songs, they go #1 because it's the excitement of the video, it's controversy of #1. But then once people be like, okay, it's the initial hit. It goes #1, and then it's like, all right, I'm over it. It's just not doing what it's supposed to do anymore. You know what I mean? Like, so I think maybe he's trying to save the song, trying to keep it up at the charts for a little bit longer, keep it at the top. But this is not the way to do it. Don't lie. Why would you lie to your fans and try to tell them to stream the song just to try to pull some sort of publicity stunt like they're taking the music off? But to get a bunch of fake outrage to make people think that you are somehow being shadow banned or blocked or deleted because of your... See, this is the problem. This is the problem, because if that were to happen, that would have caused so much outrage amongst the LGBTQ community. It would have came off like, oh, they were ostracizing, blocking, and canceling Lil Nas X because he was living in his truth. And see, he almost like blindly and low-key pushed that narrative. Because why else would they take it off? Oh, and then the spirituality. But music industry is all about spirituality. In the Bible, they say that Lucifer is the angel of music. So, I mean, that wouldn't be a reason if you believe in God and things like that. So, there would be no reason for them to say, hey, this is satanic. We're going to take it off streaming platforms. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, we've got Lady Gaga, we've got Nicki Minaj, we've got Beyonce, we've got so many people that do so many sacrificial type of things in music. So for them to That wouldn't make any sense. So I just don't understand the point of this. This seems like a publicity stuff for me. This seems like, let's just keep the record going. Let's keep some hype around it. Let's keep people talking. That's what that feels like to me. Okay. So Lil Nas X, that really wasn't, I didn't really like that you did that, but you know, I get it. But it was a little bit unnecessary, in my opinion. I think you're talented enough, fashionable enough, attractive enough. If it's gonna be up and stuck, it's just gonna be up and stuck. You shouldn't have to fake it, like to try to fake streams. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right. All right. Let me see where I was at. No, we did that one already. Where am I? Oh. All right. Oh. Now, I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. Blac Chyna. Now, I'm not going to continue to entertain a Blac Chyna conversation. Blac Chyna is trash. Blac Chyna is garbage. Blac Chyna is worthless. Okay? Blac Chyna is unnecessary, despicable, unworthy. I don't even know if that's a word. Unnecessary, ridiculous, despicable, confusing. Why? I mean, just a lot of words come to my mind when I hear about Blac Chyna. Broke, clout chaser, thirsty, bad body, dented, hit and run. You know what I mean? It just sounds a lot like, just a lot of stuff comes up with her, and I refuse to continue a Blac Chyna conversation. I want to hear a bunch of I know you effing lying in the chat. I want to see you guys. I want to everybody drop I know you and lying. I know you fucking lying. So Blac Chyna dropped a freestyle to Moneybagg Yo's Said Something. Now, I really wish I could play that song, you know, but I can't. But what we're not going to do is continue to sit up here and act as if Blac Chyna has a potential and an ounce, an inkling, a mustard seed of an opportunity to be a female rapper and be taken serious. Like, come on. But at this point, I think Blac Chyna gets bored. You know, in a Jada, Ari Fletcher, Megan Thee Stallion, Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Alexis Sky, Instagram girl kind of world. Blac Chyna is trying to find her footing and her place. You know, when she's not selling bleaching cream to Africans and Jamaicans, or lashes, or running some sort of scam on her Instagram live, she's out making trash music, saying that she wants to be an artist. You know what I think about Blac Chyna? I think Blac Chyna should keep to producing. She should stick to reality TV. She's actually pretty decent in reality TV. I actually enjoyed her Zeus Network show. What I don't enjoy is the music. I just think it's unnecessary. It's trash. It's ridiculous. And none of you guys are going to convince me that anything that Blac Chyna does is good. You know why I'm really pissed off? I'm so mad at Keek the Sneak and Too Short. How dare them allow Blac Chyna to get on That's My Word and like do a remix with her? Why would you let her come down to the Bay and do music like that? And then she had Jeffree Star in the video. Stop playing with me. Blac Chyna is trash. She's garbage. She's not an artist. You guys have to stop this. Have to stop. We have to stop the Blac Chyna BS. Please. Blac Chyna, all she needs to do is continue being the ass for Nicki Minaj. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, you guys. Blac Chyna's trash. And she knows this is garbage. She knows this is trash. And you guys be gassing it up. Armon, react to Blac Chyna. Let me tell you something. I feel like Blac Chyna gets bored and she goes, okay, listen, I need to sell something. Nobody's talking about me right now. What the hell am I going to do? I don't have a reality show out. This is boring. Let me go and drop a record. Why would you do something to say something? That record is old. He got new records out. Come on, Blac Chyna. Like, what is going on here? Like, is this what you wanted? You just wanted somebody to talk about you for a minute so you can go post on your Instagram and do a Fashion Nova ad? I think Blac Chyna, she gets to the point where she's like, okay, I got about 3 promo ads I need this week, or I got about 5 ads and I'm not getting that much traffic on my page. Let me drop a remix and I'm gonna get posted all over the blogs because they know it's trash, and hell, I know it's trash. But then I can go post in my story for what I'm really trying to sell. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fooled. Whenever somebody does some controversial things online, I always go to their page and look in their story or go to their latest post and see, what are you trying to sell me? And I'm sure if I go to Blac Chyna's page right now, she's trying to sell me something. Let me just see. And I'll gag if she's not. But I just feel like she's trying to sell something. Let me see. She's got to be. She's got to be selling something right now. Let me see. Let me see. Or promoting. Let's see. Damn. Hold on. Let me see. Period. 3 hours ago. Brand new styles. Blac Chyna's closet. Link in bio. ShopBlacChyna.com. I told you. I told you. She's selling clothes. She does that to get traffic. She looks good there, though. No shade. The photos look good, man. No shade. You look good right there. I'm not even going to be no hater, girl. She look good. And, you know, that body is rude underneath there because that butt is not, the thighs don't match. But you know what? It's up in stock. The Photoshop on that is wine. And the pieces look everything. But I can always tell when she's selling something. She, look, 6 hours ago, she's selling fashion. She's always selling something. Watch. Look, she live selling now. Look. Let's see if we let her click it. Are we gonna get to go on the live? Or we can't click the live stream? What is going on? Oh, it ain't letting us go there, but she live streaming something now. Some BS. Let's see what she's selling. Oh, it failed to load. But I knew she was selling something. Y'all gonna stop playing with me, Blac Chyna? You lucky my thing ain't working now. Dang it. Why are my buttons not working? Damn it, you Blac Chyna. You done messed up my buttons. Well, anyway, she done messed up my stuff. It ain't working no more. But anyway, you know, she's selling something. Either way. Okay. Don't make me call Tokyo Tony, because you know that's my homegirl. Me and Tokyo Tony got into it, you know, but that's my girlfriend. I like Tokyo Tony. You know, we get into some things. Now listen, we're gonna get into some things. Now, if you have not done so, make sure, shameless plug, I have to do it. I have to do it while we're here. Shameless plug. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Okay? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel right now. Also, if you have not done so, please, on Instagram or click the link. I would greatly appreciate it. You see here, Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to me there, please, and give me a rate. Listen to me. We are there on Apple Podcasts. You can find the link right on my Instagram. Here it is, Twitch. I play games. I go live on there sometimes. So come over to Twitch if you like Twitch. I might go on there today. Spotify. I'm on Spotify for those people that don't have Android. Okay? Get into it. Please. And subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, we hit 30,000 followers on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram at the Armon Wiggins Show. Okay? At the Armon Wiggins Show. And if you're not a member, become a member. We would like to see your journey to the kingdom. Okay? This is how you start. This is the journey, the king's journey. We got some kings now. Shout out to my 2-year members. Shout out to my 1-year members. Shout out to my 6-month. Shout out to all my members. I see a lot of kings in the chat. So, all right. Let's get back to the show. All right. Okay, boom. Now here's the time for us to really get into some things. Because this is what you guys all came for.
In the mix.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Get in here, get in here. Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex. Well, Funk Master Flex. Let me get Blac Chyna off here. How do I get her off of here? Blac Chyna, how do I get her off? I want Blac Chyna off. Hold on, let me get Blac Chyna off of here. I don't want to look at her. We done with you, girl. Bye. So, let me see. My thing is not working right now. That is so childish. I always be having issues, don't I? It wouldn't be me. So, Cardi B, what is the tea? Hold on. Cardi B. Funk Flex, you are really trying it. Flex, you are trying it. Why he won't come up? He is really trying me. Flex, you are really trying me right now. And Flex, okay? Let me bring Cardi over here. Hey, Cardi. And Flex, okay? Funk Master Flex says that Cardi B is trash. She's a terrible rapper. And he feels like he's the only one that is going to say it. Cardi B is trash, is what he says, okay? Boo-boo.
You're trash.
He says she is trash.
You're trash.
She's what?
You're trash.
Cardi B is who?
You're trash.
Cardi B, guess what?
You're trash.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay. Let's hear what he said. Let's see what he said.
This with love.
Yeah, with love. It's all love on this show.
I do think Cardi B's a terrible rapper. I just do, man. Sometimes I just want to tell you, I do, mother.
You let it weight off your shoulders just now.
Yes. I just please, man. And but I think she's.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Do you want me to go here?
A web browser.
I'm not even gonna go here yet. Y'all don't want to get into
Say
that.
this with love.
Yeah, with love. It's all love on this show.
I do think Cardi B's a terrible rapper. I just do, man. Sometimes I just want to tell you, I do, mother.
You let it weight off your shoulders just now.
Yes, I just please, man. And but I think she's
respectfully.
She's an amazing entertainer. I love her on social media. I love the way she talks about a subject. I like her whole swag. I like everything. She's a terrible rapper, man.
Hold on, when you say that, you mean the bars are just because she's not writing it, or is it just?
I think
the bars be alright though.
Because if somebody wrote it, those aren't good bars. So somebody sold you bad bars.
Yeah.
There's nobody gonna Say it.
Nobody gonna say it. So you got it. You the only one that gonna say shit like this, Flex. You the only one, baby.
Wow, man.
Hold up.
Say this with love.
Yeah, with love.
Okay.
It's all love on this show.
I do think Cardi B's.
Am I mad at Flex for giving his opinion on Cardi B? Absolutely not. Do I think Cardi B is a trash rapper? No. Do I think Cardi B is a good rapper? Yes. Do I think that Cardi B is a great rapper, an exceptional rapper? No. I do not. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like that Cardi B just really be rapping like that, because she doesn't. But she's not trash. She's not great either. We knew this. We've been knowing this for years. Everybody knew this for a long time. But I'm not going to sit up here and act as if Cardi B is the best rapper on the planet, because I didn't believe that when I was dragging Cardi B. So now that I'm, not dragging Cardi B and I understand her artistry, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm all of a sudden that Cardi B is the greatest rapper of all time, because then I wouldn't be being honest with myself. I'm not going to lie. Is she the greatest rapper? Absolutely not. She's not. But is she just trash? I don't think she's just complete trash. Does she need work? Yes. Now, here's the thing. Flex is entitled to his opinion, but remember, and I respect Flex because, I see myself in him. You know what I mean? He drugged Nicki Minaj. He drugged Drake. Then he got cool with Nicki. So perhaps maybe he's coming from a place where Cardi B pissed him off or she declined coming from the show. So now he's dragging her. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Maybe there was a deal that went wrong. So now he's saying maybe he wants a moment for a show. I don't know. But, Flex, before you barbs get out of hand, remember, do not make me go and play the audio where Flex was dragging Nicki Minaj and championing Remy Ma. However, I can respect Flex because, and this is the show that I will have one day, very much so like Sway in the Morning, you go on Flex and you rap. So, and so he listens to the rap style. So, Cardi B would not be a rapper because there would be no reason for her to go on Flex because he's going to make her rap. He's going to ask her to rap, but she's probably not going to do it. She's not a freestyle rapper. She's an entertainer. I think Cardi B is definitely more of an entertainer than a rapper. They're just a rapper. It's a rapper. But what I like about Cardi B is the fact that Cardi B gets out there and tries. And when she gets into a pocket, she's good. And I'm not going to sit here and act like she's just trash because I feel like when we first heard Cardi B's 2 mixtapes, we all were like, damn, it wasn't that bad. What was the song that we all liked about Cardi B? It was this one. It was this one right here. This was the record that had us sold on Cardi B. It was Forever. This was the record, and it wasn't that bad.
Why you always try to run and hide? Always have my name up in your mouth, you out of line.
Remember when she came out with that record? Everybody was living for it. Everybody was like, wait a minute. She ain't that bad. She ain't that bad. And then when you go to Bloody Bars,
was popping.
Hold on.
God, they ain't wanna see me leave the club. Got up on my shit, now they scared to show me love. They'd rather see me on the pole twerking it for dogs.
I like her. Is she the greatest rapper? No. Is he entitled to his opinion? Absolutely. But am I going to just sit here and just call Cardi B trash? I'm not going to call her just trash, but am I going to say Cardi B understands? I understand what he was saying when he said her personality Her personality is a great thing. But I've said this early on. I said a lot of Cardi B is the personality. She's polarizing. A lot of her success comes from her personality. This is true. This is true. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. This is very much so true. Instagram played a huge part in the success of Cardi B, in my opinion. However, the trap beats did too. She understood, and the producers that she was dealing with on the way up played a huge part into her too, because Cardi B was the trap girl. When the Migos ushered in that trap sound, Cardi B jumped on that, and it was working. So I'm now going to sit here and act like Flex does not have a point when he says she has a great personality. A lot of Cardi B's success is from her personality. But what I like about her is that she tries. And those are the facts. I'm reading some of you guys' comments, and I'm trying not to, because y'all be really trolling me in these comments. Why do y'all like to troll me and drag me? I'm about to open up the lines. Because y'all like to really crank it. But Cardi makes good songs. She really does. So stop playing, okay? Now, what I need you to do, if you have not done so far, I need 25 people. Really, I need 125 people. But I need 25 people to subscribe right now. Let's do that. Can y'all give me that? And I'm checking the hashtag because the call-in lines are about to open. Okay, the number is 563-999-3658. 563-999-3658. Don't block anybody. Let everybody have whatever they want to say. Let me get the call-in number up here. Why it ain't she acting funny today. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's given. Let's play in Armon's face right now. Hold on. 563-999-3658. Okay, let me read. Okay, I'm seeing super chats to the top. All right. Let me see. Lay Desalini says her deliverance is amazing, especially for not writing, and that's why she's unstoppable. Well, okay. Well, let's pull this up too, though, because I think on a recent interview. Now, this is interesting. Now, I didn't believe this. I didn't know, but I'm going to pull this up. Hold on, because let's go here too, though. Because I seen this. I don't remember where I seen this from, but I'm about to go look right now. Let's be very clear. Hold on. Let me see. I think it was on. Partisan Fontaine recently went out and said that Cardi B writes her own raps. Okay, I don't remember where I seen that at, but I seen that somewhere. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it on YouTube. Okay, boom. Let's get it here.
You always see star quality in
She
Cardi.
was always a star. She was a star when I met her. She was already on Instagram. She already had
Right.
all of that. She's her own personality. You know what I'm saying? So she's always been a star.
Hey man, did you really pen 12 out of the 13 like some kind of influence there?
I bet. So boom, let me put this out. I feel like there's no better place to put this out than right here. Cardi B writes her own music. You feel me? Like she writes her own music. She has her own ideas, genuine thoughts. So, but me just being more seasoned in the rap, I can be like, I bet, like, nah, this is a better way to say that bar. Change this bar up. Let them switch this around. So if I can help my friend,
steel sharpens steel.
Yeah, you feel me? If I can help my friend, why would I not? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is somebody that she's comfortable with. This is her first time out. You feel me? Coming off a #1 record. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want people that you're comfortable with around you. So that's how that worked out.
So, Partisan says that she writes her own raps. Now, there's a quick update, too, really quickly. I want to give you guys this quick update that I'm seeing on Instagram as well. Real quick, outside of the Cardi B Funk Flex stuff. They're saying that Lil Nas X is not trolling. Columbia Records confirms that Lil Nas X Call Me By Your Name is being pulled from streaming platforms and they're doing anything to pick it up. For everyone that thought Lil Nas X was lying for streams, it seems that he wasn't. Thank you for all your comments regarding Montero. Call Me By Your Name is unfortunately out of control, but we're doing everything possible to keep the song up on streaming services. We will keep you up to date as we hear more. Thank you. To me, that doesn't feel like it's being pulled. That just feels like backups. I'm still going with the fact that Columbia is still a part of the label, so they're part of the controversy. Like, no, girl, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. That gives me publicity all day. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. All right. I'm not buying that all day. I'm not buying that. Columbia, they have a vested interest in that song staying #1. They get more money. Please. So anyway, back to Flex and Cardi. Okay, so boom. Let me get in here and take some calls. Let me see if y'all had hit the subscribe. What's the tea? And let me see what y'all talking about on Twitter. No, y'all are trying it. We need more subscribers. Y'all need to hit that subscribe button right now. It's over 2,000 people in here, and y'all are playing in my face. Stop playing in my face. Hit the button. We need 25 people to hit the subscribe. Why are y'all trying it? I will not take any calls. Y'all see, a lot of people don't know me. I am petty like that, girl. Ain't that tired that I won't take calls if y'all don't subscribe? Ain't that tired? But I have to do that because y'all don't be liking to subscribe to the channel. All right, let's boom. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Okay, so boom. I'm getting the tea. Now. And then I'm coming to you all. Let's get ready.
In the mix.
Okay.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Yes, I'm checking the hashtag. I'm checking the super chat. Let's get into some things. Let's get into the hashtag. Oh, somebody a little slow when you got to tell them to put their thinking cap on. Hashtag Armon Wiggins. Shout out to Tinkerbell. Shout out to Pristine. Funk Flex. Oh, hold on. Let me get it. Boom. Let's get into the conversation. Hold on. We're about to get into some calls, you all. Trying to get Cardi off of my thing now. And Funk. Okay, so boom. Here we go. Shout out to Pristine. She says Funk Flex calls Cardi B a terrible rapper. Boom. Shout out to you guys for using the hashtag. Let's take some calls. Let's see who is on here. Why y'all playing? Let me see. I'm trying to find the super chats first. That's where I'm going with it. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to make sure I upload it because I seen somebody put in a whole super chat, and I just do not want you to not be able to get your super chat in. Get your super chat read, girl. So I'm coming to get you right now. All right, 1352. 1352. 1352. You are live on the air.
Yo, what's going on, boss?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Not much. Yo, I had wanted to talk about the funk flex thing or whatever.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, that's his opinion, but I think it's like you said. I think it's a little more to it because CARDI is what is the example of what you want to be in female rap right now. Like whether people want to admit that or not. When she released shit, when she released stuff.
One more, I have to let you go. Mm-hmm.
I got you. When she released stuff, it's number one. Nicki released Queen. it was number two. And she's arguably the better lyricist between the two and knowing to write her stuff. But what's
okay, now that was a big wow. That was a big statement. Wow.
What the people want is.
I'm not going to say she's a better lyricist than Nicki Minaj. Now I can't ride with you on that.
I think you just confused what I just said. I said Nicki is the better lyricist.
Oh, Nicki, yeah. I thought you said CARDI was the better lyricist. I was
No.
Okay.
Nicki is the better lyricist, but what's selling is CARDI. And also, I don't know if you know who the boy Sci-Hi the Prince is, but he actually said in the Blac interview one time, he was like, when you see these people running up on the stage getting their Grammys and stuff, and you see like 30 people making them, that's their whole team. Like it takes that many people to put on a production for an artist to be that big where they mainstream and they making them type of sales. So when you're trying to do all of that by yourself, eventually you're not going to be able to be as creative as 30 minds on one project as opposed to just you. And his exact words was just you and your engineers. So like, and it's evident in the sales. Look at how CARDI sell, look at how Nicki sell. I mean, it is what it is. And then also, if people want a good female rap, like how come we ain't hearing a whole bunch of Tierra Whack or the big girl Chica or Amaretta or Asian Doll or Rico Nasty? Like it's some good female rappers out here who ain't just rapping about their female parts. Like it's some girls out there who really, really fit it. But that's not what the people want to hear. What the people want is Cardi B and girls that somewhere. Oh, and the closest thing you got to like a spitter is Megan. But like you pointed out, she can't even get a number one by herself.
Yeah,
so,
but see that, and even when we talk about Megan Thee Stallion, she's not like a super heavy lyricist. See, that's what I'm saying. When you talk about these other girls that are super lyrical, right? It's more than being just a rapper. There has to have an appeal to them. You know what I mean? Tierra Whack doesn't have this appeal. The Rico Nasty, Megan Thee Stallion.
They don't have
while
it.
she's may not be the best rapper either, but she raps enough and she's sexy. And she's cute, and so she's sellable.
Yeah, and you know what? And she got a distinctive voice. She got a swag on.
And she has a story. She has a sound. Right? Yes, exactly.
Yeah, she's recognizable. That's the same thing CARDI got going on. Like when you listen to CARDI, like the tone of her voice, her accent, the way she delivered, like all of that combined with her personality. That's why that girl sells. Like you can't help but love it. So I mean, he got his opinion, but I don't think it's like when you really look at it, all that CARDI got going for her, is how can you say she's not a good? Like I said, she's the example of what you want to be in female rap right now. She's the most successful.
Thank you so much, Babu. All right. Miss Megan, thank you for the $4.99. She says, you sold me. I'm going to check out Lakia. Listen, let Lakia know. Like, we're checking for her. Send her my way. Make sure you guys send her the video in the DM. Tell her we need her on the show. That's how we'll do that. My money is still on Lady London. If she would have ever make a full project deal or not. This chick wordplay is too dope. I gotta check her out. If you guys want me to react to any female rappers, give me any. If you guys want me to review anybody, tag me on Twitter, DM me on Instagram. I will talk about whoever you guys want me. I can't say I know everybody, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, I know everybody. But I can listen to everybody you guys want me to listen to, and I can review it. Okay, and we will be bringing back Armon Listens to Your Music live. So, you know, and if you're a female rapper, I will give you a discounted price to submit your music live. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Because, yeah, people have been hitting me up and want me to listen to the music and review it, but I'm just like, girl, we'll be here all day on the music show trying to do that. Okay? Okay, boom. So let me take another call. I'm just going, let me go here. 5385. Eva, what's going on? Turn me down in the back. Hi.
To your little barbs and comments, F you. I'm not the biggest fan. I actually talk to Cardi on a daily basis. Not to toot my own horn. She's on set right now filming, Cardi with the braids. Anyways, like, where was I? Funk can have his opinion. He's had his opinion about Drake. He's had his opinion about Tupac. Wasn't he crying on stage 3 years ago about Tupac? Yeah, he's dissed so many rappers and try to discredit them when he doesn't get his way. This is the same man who sat there and had his wife put him in jail in 2011, and he went and got a BBL as an Instagram model. Also, the only reason he's even on couches right now speaking is because he has a mixtape coming out soon. So, of course, you have to use Cardi's name for publicity and traffic. Where is it? I'm about to send it to you right now.
Yes, send it to me.
Like, Miss Mama's is not slick. It's getting tired and it's getting old. He has a vendetta against Cardi. He's friends with Cardi's ex-manager, Shaft, which Cardi doesn't deal with. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see, he still follows Shaft. You know, and it's no beef between Cardi and Shaft, but he has...
Cardi does not have a manager right now. She's not under any management right now.
None. She's free agent, and be scared if she does sign a Rock Nation. Because she has a lot of candidates giving her heads up to sign with her. Management. But yeah, so, I mean, y'all can say what you want. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's nothing. He's no validation.
Now, what do you have to say? Because everybody keeps asking me to talk about, and I didn't really dive into it because I didn't really care, about her being caught stalking Nicki Minaj. What was that about?
Number one, that was fake, and that was made by That So Bold.
Oh no, so then I don't want to talk about that. Okay, I don't report anything that they post because they always lie. So no.
It's very photoshopped, and the barbs love to run with things that post.
Yeah, That's So Bold doesn't post any credible news at all.
Very credible. Just like he said that lady that they were posting on that page. They said that was Cardi's aunt. That is not Cardi's aunt, number one.
You're going in and out.
Like they posted that was Cardi's aunt speaking on Nicki Minaj's son. That was not Cardi's aunt. That was a fan with mental issues. That could be very... I can send you proof that what they're posting is like crazy. And why would Cardi have authorities check on people and check them for speaking on people's children? Last time I checked, no celebrity of that stature, a.k.a. Onika, has never addressed her fans. So Cardi said if it was her fans speaking on that child, they will be dealt with and they will be arrested. Why? Because making address the child is disgusting. But yeah, Cardi doesn't tell her fans to attack people or leak numbers or like and retweet comments of people doing and sabotaging others, you know, to get them in an uproar. Like, girl, y'all are so late, number one. And she was not following Miss Mama's, because if she was following Miss Mama's, it would be obvious. You could easily look it up. She didn't. You would have been able to screen record it. And it wouldn't have been going in and out the way they try to portray it to be. There's a certain way you can tell that if the screen record is real and if the screenshot is real. Y'all are late with it. Like, you're so sloppy now. It's like comical. But yeah, they're funny, but they should be worried though, because I mean, she hasn't left the top 10 in almost 2.5 months.
Okay, Eva, I'll keep you on standby. Let me take another call. Let me go through the hashtag. Who's hashtagging the Armon Wiggins on Twitter? And those are, if you're either you super chat or you hashtag, and that's how I am going to take priority. The lines are, and mind you, we're not going to stay here all day because we're already over an hour. So if you want to get in here, okay. Let's see. All right, let's just jump right here. 6676, you're live on the air.
Armon?
Hey.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad I got to jump in. So I just have a few things. This was mostly to talk about Cardi. You've had some conversations in the past about why people don't fuck with her music. So for me personally,
thank you.
Stupid.
That's not what we're about to do.
You're trash.
That's not what we're about to do. You're not gonna get on here and just start dropping F-bombs right away. That's not gonna happen. Okay. So I will end the call-in line if we feel like we can't have a conversation without dropping F-bombs and messing up my coins. Especially if you ain't donate. Okay? We're not going to mess up my coins. That's what we're not going to do. Carla Scott says, why does Cardi's success stress people so much? Nicki lied on Cardi. Where's the tape of Raw? She called Cardi a pig. Yeah, where is the tape of Big Bat? Where's the tape of Raw? Where's the tape of Raw? Nicki? Will that be in the documentary? Where's the tape of Raw? They not even friends. So I don't know how much, I mean, I couldn't imagine beating somebody up over a hole that I don't even want to be friends with later. All right, 8674, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
I just want to say I love you. It's funny.
Thank you.
I just want to say these barbs, first of all, the whole fuck Flex thing, I think it's more to it, and he really tried to say she's a terrible rapper. You got somebody like Sweetie. I think he forgot about her, but we gonna move past her because everybody else is. So I feel like these barbs really tried it, because if Nicki really cared about them, she'd be putting out music, she'd be putting out documentaries, movies, clothes. She'd be doing more for them than what they doing for her. So I don't get it. I think she's dragging it. I think she's letting her people down. I think her team is letting her down. They're getting comfortable. They think because she's Nicki Minaj, they don't really got to do nothing. They're not pushing her to what she really can do. It's crazy because Cardi B is doing what Nicki should be doing, like the whole Willabin, what's it called? Willabin Flows. The thing with T.I. and Chance the Rapper.
Well, Nicki, yeah, she should. But Nicki, I mean, no shade. Nicki was a judge on American Idol. That was huge. Nicki paved the way for, artists, rappers like that to, that was a big check. Nicki sat next to Mariah Carey and had her in her feelings.
She should be doing more movies. Cardi B is in a new Fast and Furious movie, and we ain't seen Nicki Minaj's movie since Barbershop. And that's a hood movie.
Okay. Thank you, boo. Okay, let's keep it moving. 7995, you're live on the air.
Hello, Armon. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I just wanted to speak on the Funk Flex Cardi situation, especially being that I'm from New York and I hear his annoying self on the radio all the time.
Okay.
You have to think from the perspective, Funk Flex is one of the people who, was a part of, like, the highlight of the hip-hop era when, like, all these major iconic artists were in their prime, you know? So from his standpoint, he's coming from like the old head standpoint where they care about the lyricism, the bars, the punchlines. So from his perspective, I can see where he's kind of disappointed that rap has been digressing in the amount of skill levels. So I can agree with him on that, you know? It's more about who can sell and not as much as the talent, you know? But with time comes evolution and things change, you know? But, you know, he just has to accept that Cardi is not terrible. I think that if she did write more of her stuff and put more of her passion and emotion and show us other sides of her that aren't just about sex or like her physical body or like emphasis on a woman's body, if she showed more aspects of herself.
But I think she does, though. But here's the thing I think that people don't realize. It takes a lot to get a #1 record. Like, the girl is like, Cardi B, what she doesn't do, she doesn't tell anybody about her music. And Offset, you know, helps her a lot of times when it comes to picking music and working together. But she's very strategic in her music, in her songs. Like, I don't think people give her that credit. Like, she doesn't sit and tell her fans or us, like, people about her music. There's not, you know, she's very calculated. Let me tell you something. One thing I do know, I had a conversation with her not too long ago. And let me tell you something. This next project, she is really going to give the girls, this next album, she's going to give the girls what they're looking for because she's going deep on this next project.
Well, I hope she does because, you know, we need more relatable stuff. Not everybody is so overly sexual, like, with their own self, you know? So if we can see different aspects inside of herself, I think people would appreciate that more instead of just saying she only raps about, you know, sexuality. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel in the female hip-hop industry, the topic of being sexual is a little bit, it's just too much. Everybody's rapping about the same thing, you know? So, and also with, like, people mentioning, like, ghostwriters and stuff like that, if we go back to Lil Kim or, like, Junior Mafia, Biggie wrote all of their bars, all of their hits. After Biggie died, not to be rude, but, you know, they kind of fell off. So
Biggie wrote many hits for Lil Kim. Let's be very clear.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people bring up, oh, Lil Kim this and that. Well, she didn't write majority of her stuff. No disrespect to Lil Kim, you know, she is iconic. She did start, like, you know, the female was a pioneer in the female rap industry. But didn't she drop a project in, like, last year or something like that? And I don't even know no songs off of it or anything like that, you know? Just to go to prove a point that you can have a ghostwriter who writes amazing songs for that person. But after Big died, Lil Kim, Junior Mafia, everybody else flopped, you know? So you can't really say people who don't write their stuff cannot be incredible artists. But, you know, if your ghostwriters are giving you half ASS bars, then the artist cannot deliver that off of half-ass work that they're being provided with, you know. So
thank you. All right. Oh, this is my boo. Shout out to Crunko on Twitter. Yeah, you know, he was the original. You guys remember Crunko, right? You remember he goes. Let me pull a picture up of him. You know, I'm finna embarrass you right now. Y'all remember Crunko? I gotta pull him up because he said he on the line. Y'all remember him? Let me do this. Well, let me see. Ain't this the? He about to be the Nicki Minaj. He about to. I don't know what he about to say to me. He about to attack me. Oh, wow. Well, you're not popping up on YouTube. All right, well, I gotta pop. You're not popping up where I need you to pop up right now, so I'm just gonna have to call you. Okay, so let me get you in here. Let me get you on here. Where is it? Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Ooh.
In the mix.
Yes.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
All right, the number is 2600. You're live on the air. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Armani.
Yes.
What up, fool? Hey.
Hey, how are you? You turned all the way up.
Right. Hold on, but you said my name wrong. It's Cron Coco, bitch.
Oh, Cron Coco. Okay, let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see if I can pull Cron. Let me see if I can pull up Cron Coco. Let me see.
Yes, the original, the legendary Barb.
Yes, because you was like, you were social media before I was even giving it. Let me see.
Right,
Cron
but
Coco.
you giving it right now, bitch. You giving it.
Okay. Cron Coco.
What y'all over there?
Iconic. Okay. What's the tea?
What's the tea? They need to stop giving her too much. Y'all getting tired of people attacking her. And she even admit, like, she a real ass bitch. I fuck with
hey,
her
come on. I'm about to hang up on
you.
you, Cron Coco. You doing too much cursing.
What?
Don't curse.
No more cursing. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I got to make up words.
Yeah.
But I mess with her in real life, you know what I'm saying? And Cardi cool or whatever. You know, she cool. She cool. You know, that's CARDI. You know, and I mess with the queen, you know, Nicki Minaj. So I just wish everybody could just work together and get along. Because I love them both. I get dragged in the middle of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi even admit, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a real lyricist and all that stuff like that. She admits it. So what y'all expect more from her and all this stuff like that? And Cardi's very, like, I've been done from day one, you know, since the mixtape days with Cardi. So Cardi been funky. If y'all need to do y'all research on Cardi B. So that part. And I'm a Barb, still a Barb. Don't attack me and tell me I'm not a Barb. I am a Barb. I'm a legendary Barb. I love
Yeah,
me.
you are legendary. You've been doing this for years.
You know
like you've been doing this for years.
Right. So, you know, and Armon, you speak the truth. You be saying stuff that people scared to say, you know what I'm saying? So just do you. And, you know, I support your show. You my dog. Okay?
Yeah, you know, and so you in Atlanta. So whenever I'm in Atlanta, we got to link back. We got to link up.
I'm not in Atlanta.
Where you at?
I'm in Florida.
Okay,
I'm in Florida. I'm ratchet in the bird. You know, we dirty South ratchet down here. Bald head.
Okay. How far are you from Miami? Because that's probably the next place I'll be, like Miami. Like I'll do Miami. Oh, okay. So, girl, I don't know if I'm ever see you ever in life, but one of these days.
So when Nicki Minaj dropping this documentary, I'm waiting for the new music. Come on, Nicki. You having us waiting too long now. Come on, Nicki. Come on, Queen. I'm just ready for everybody to drop. I'm ready to support. Stop comparing them. Cardi and Nicki is different. Like,
are you still dropping content?
Oh yeah, I'm filming a show right now. That's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm filming the show, the Cron Coco Experience. I'm filming a little show right now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny. Y'all know.
Okay, well, yeah, well, make sure after you film the show, you come over and you mess with us, okay, boo? So you have a good night. Cron Coco in the building.
My family. Hold on.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, period, okay? Let's get into some things. You never know who's going to pop through the show.
In the mix.
Okay?
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. Okay? Shout out to my girl, it's Tansy. She used the hashtag on Twitter, said, "Hey Armon boo, I just wanted to give you a tweet. Love you. Thank you." Well, without making this show super lengthy, I just want to say we got into some things. This was another legendary show. Make sure you guys are following me on Spotify, iTunes, Spotify. Did I say it already? Instagram is very important that you guys follow me there because I usually post over there first before I go live. Because YouTube gives a stern, like, we might not notify the girls. And yeah, we're going to keep the conversation going. And again, I want you guys, well, actually, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to come back for a second. Give me a second. I'm going to come back. Because we're about to, I'm going to come back. I want you guys to understand. See, we're going to use the graphic for the calls, but we're going to come back. So I want you guys to understand, like, listen, any female rappers, female artists, any music that you guys want me to review, get into, DM me, okay? A lot of people have been hitting me up asking about, listening to music and reviewing. Obviously, I mean, I can't do a whole show reacting to just a bunch of different people. However, I will, if you guys want, because it's been a few months. I will do an Armon Listen to Your Music live. Now that does cost. Okay. If you're not a female rapper, it's going to be $50. Female rappers, I will discount it because I love my girls. So we'll make it $25 to submit, and then we will listen to your music live. But if you're not a female rapper, it's $50. If you're a female rapper, it's $25. Okay, and so we will do that. We can listen to your music. We can get into some things. I'm gonna give my opinion. There's some people that don't like what I gotta say, but that's how we'll do it. Now, if there are any established artists that you guys want me to review, DM me. I'll take a look at it, and then I'll do commentary. But I can't just do I can't dedicate a whole video to your homegirl Shekinah Joe and your daughter Ashley Bree, and I just can't do it. So I'm now if you want to pay for a spot, I can do it. But if we got to make it make sense. All right. So anyway, so if you're interested in something like that, DM me. So like I said, I love you all, and we will be getting into some things. So I love you all. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. All right. Peace out.